It's like, oh no, G got his hood up again. What's going on? This is gonna be a second gear pull. And I still have my foot all the way on the gas. Can't even show you that. And RPM's going down. Miles per hour is going down. I just switched to third. Flooring it. Alright, so that's the issue that we're having. I mentioned it in the previous video with the spark plugs, and I'm hoping that will fix that problem, but nope. So we're just slowly diagnosing that issue. Now, the spark plugs needed to be changed for sure. As I mentioned before, I just got done doing a head gasket job about a week and a half ago. 110% sure that I put everything back as it's supposed to be. I could drive the car, no problem. It's just when I floor it to get into boost, like, you know, when we get to 3,000 RPMs and then try to go, it just bugs out really bad, no matter what gear I'm in. So today, what we're doing, I did a little research to figure out anybody having a similar issue that I'm having, and I came across two things. One was coil packs. The coil packs, there's a spring inside. You know, suppose like, you know, they're not fully stretched out to where they're making contact with the spark plugs. Now for me, I know that's false because the car was working fine before, and so I'm not going to even touch those. Now the second thing is your fuel pressure relief valve. Now this I did touch because that rail is not the rail that was on the car when after I did when I did the head gasket job. This rail was not on this car, and actually this rail was actually faulty because it had a faulty fuel pressure sensor that I changed. Now this fuel pressure relief valve, you know, that one was on the faulty rail, so there's a chance that that one is bad. So I pulled off the one that is good. Now obviously it's like, okay, why not just change the rails out, because I don't want to take the rail out. So, and it's not that hard anyways. So that's what we're going to do today. We're changing out the fuel pressure relief valve. Only tools I'm using is a 17 mil wrench and a poker with a hook, and that's just to get the tab off and push the hose off. And then from there, I should have enough room to get the wrench on and take it off. So you see that yellow tab there? That's what we're removing. Well, that's the first thing we're going to remove. And the second thing we're removing is the actual valve itself. So on this side, it's like a little opening. You just get that in there and just pull. It's okay. These clamps are perfectly, they're easy to put the clamp back on. And then with the same tool, or you can use a flathead or whatever, you're just gonna push it off of the valve. Now be careful, gas is definitely going to spray. I just got done driving the car, so it's going to be under pressure. Told you. To avoid that from happening, you can definitely release fuel pressure by opening your gas tank, and I believe you're gonna remove the fuel pump relay or the fuel pump fuse, and then try to start your car a couple times until, you know, just a couple times, and that should relieve some of the pressure. That way that won't happen. Or let your car sit for a while. Alright, back in the car. Alright, fuel pump just kicked on too. So before you do this, you're gonna have to prime it a couple times, because you see the pressure is at 9. That was 2. 3. Okay, maybe more than 3 times. Let's see. Yep. Now let's go take it for a quick spin. So I went ahead and took off the rail because I went ahead and bought a new one. Well, a new used one. That's the old one right there with the crappy sensor, and hope for the best that this sensor is okay. And the fuel pressure relief valve. Right now all I'm doing is cleaning the insides. As you see, this one is black. So this is before and that's after. And I recommend using some B12 chem tool. I'm just using some good old alcohol and swabs, but definitely I would prefer to use chem tool to clean those up. If you don't know how to take your manifold off, I definitely have a video on that. It's really not that hard. You got about what a few 10 mil bolts on your manifold. If you have the EGR delete, it's so much easier. Alright, so we got it all back together. Battery was dead. Just doing a little quick jump, and let's get her started.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
So she started, but definitely low on gas. I think I only have like a few miles to go. 12 miles to go. Well, that's more than enough to actually drive around the neighborhood. I'm trying to get the access port going, but I'm gonna have to unplug it and plug it back in. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna give it some time to actually warm up before I could, give it a good rev and see if we can top out over here. Alright, so just warmed up and we're idling at freaking over 1,000. Sheesh. Alright, obviously that's still a problem, but it's better than it staying at that 2277 constantly. That could be from the spill valve. Definitely would have to look into that, because
Nice.
maybe I might have to drive it around a bit. Maybe can try that, but I'll do it again. Alright, that's lovely, but definitely need to address that. But for sure, that sensor was the culprit, because now I'm able to rev, get into high boost. Now, well, let's give it a driving test. So now I drove it around, and you can see now the idles in the 700s, which is a lot better. Definitely should be a lot lower though, but I'm okay with that because that's where it was before. I was able to get to 16.49 like in boost, which is great because my tune is set for 17 max, so I can go ahead and continue my tuning session. Yeah, for the most part everything looks okay. knock retard. Not really worried about that, but when I do my logging, my tuner will let me know if it's a problem or not. And this, I'm not too sure about this, but overall everything, you know, looks good to me. The car drove how it used to drive. Definitely can drive a lot better, but that definitely was the issue, was the fuel sensor, the pressure sensor. I have no gas. But yeah, so that was the culprit, guys. So hopefully this video helped out. You know, and you know, if you guys are still having fuel issues, hopefully you guys, you know, can figure it out. If anything, you can you know, message me, Instagram, whatever. I'll definitely try to help you guys out. Alright, so if you enjoyed the video, definitely like and subscribe. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Till next time, peace.